What up, three times? You already know who it is. It's the one and only homie Chef, aka Wings912 on IG. That's WINGZZ912 on Instagram. You're looking at me. Got another almighty shoe review, but this is like a preview before the review, so appreciate y'all tapping in. If this is your first time, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscription button with the notification bell, along with the thumbs up to keep me in the algorithm, and drop a comment because I'm listening and responding, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Breakfast Club, the home team, the one and only homies. Yeah, man, the gang, we've been doing things, you know what I mean? Everybody been moving around, shaking and shuffling, and this shoe came out on a certain particular day where I made a choice for a retro rather than this one. We'll get into that a little bit deeper though. Shout out to Clockwork, you already know, that's the home team, the skate shop, you know what I'm saying? Love those guys down at Broughton, 321 Broughton in Savannah, and they're also located in Macon for the Metro Atlanta area as well, you know what I'm saying? Please go tap in with them. They have everything, boards, grip tape, wheels, clothing, kicks, you know what I'm saying? You name it, Clockwork got it. And Clockwork is always holding us down, so appreciate those dudes. Kind of wish I'd have called them early. But yeah, this particular review is a shoe that is releasing on sneakers very soon. And we got our hands on it and got to look at it. And I'm still 50-50 about this shoe, but I think I might have to go scream at the guys and see if I could grab it. But never mind all the small talk. You already know how we rock. We start with the box. Cream, baby, you know what that cream means, you know what I'm saying? Collab, you know? And the colors read khaki, amber brown, rough green. And this is one of the more highly sought after collabs this year. I present to you the Arts Rec Skate Shop Nike SB Dunk Low. Yeah. And now that we got them in hand, let's get into them. Arts Rec Skate Shop was opened in 2018 by a pro skateboarder, Kellen James, a San Diego native who started skating in southeast part of the city. He came up through a Smolik era shorty scene and later became a core part of DGK. The shop began in Bankers Hill and is a blend of retail design and creative direction shaped by James' experience in skateboarding and his connection to the city. The name Arts Rec is a nod to the local parks and recreation system where he and his friends spent time skating growing up. The Nike SB Arts Rec Dunk Low Pro highlights San Diego's natural color palette with a mix of rust pink, rough green, and earth tones. The upper blends leather and suede, while the overlays feature a cheetah-like print inspired by a local wildlife institution's 99-acre park. A shaggy suede swoosh in vachetta tan adds texture, and dual Arts Rec and Nike SB branding appears throughout the shoe. The design ties back to San Diego's diverse landscapes and the raw creative energy that defines the city. All right, so boom, you know what I mean? You heard the history about, you know what I mean, Arts and Rec Skate Shop. Shout out to Dago, Gaslamp District, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm very much a big fan of San Diego. I've been there quite a few times and I love San Diego all the way through and through. It's just a beautiful city, you know what I mean? Great food, you know what I mean? Just everything, man. And I really had a good time when I lived on the West Coast and I went to San Diego. So I'm really enjoying and appreciating this shoe, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to actually go to the skate shop when I was there, but nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I mean? Shout out to Dago, man, you know what I'm saying? Arts and Rec, you know what I mean? You heard the history, you know what I'm saying? And really paying homage to the whole skate scene out there, and Nike gave them their first collab, and this collab is pretty dope. All right, let's start off with the pros and cons of this shoe. The first thing I'm noticing is there's a few different materials, you know what I mean? You got the leather long hair suede, you know, and then you got this tubble leather under this green, you know what I mean? Feels a little different, but a nice premium materials, definitely executed on this shoe. I'm not mad at that. You also saw that they have a lace for every color of this shoe, which was pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like people can get their style off flipping that, you know what I'm saying? You got the cheetah print on the mud guard, you got the pink on the toe box, this green is this tubble leather, and then of course you have the long-haired swoosh. That's pretty fly. I like that. You know what I mean? Arts Rec branding on the heel, and then you got the Nike SB on the tongue. That's pretty fire. Also enjoyed the logo behind the tongue. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope. Little Easter egg in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You got the hat and the teeth. You know what I mean? Representing the whole zoo, that, you know what I mean, the whole safari situation. You know what I mean? I really like that. I like the translucent outer sole with the nod to Arts and Rec, you know what I'm saying? And of course, the location point, that's pretty dope, man. Like, all these details tie into the shoe very, very well. The thing that made it tough for me, though, to be honest, was the coloring. And I'm not mad at it, not at all. It works well conceptually. Once I got the Udos, you know what I'm saying, I felt like I just had so many green pairs of shoes, and that kind of deterred me from this, even though I feel like, you know, I missed out on the Electric Safari Olympic pair last year, and I felt like this would have been a great substitute. But the coloring just kind of pushed me away and kept me away, but I'm still on the fence about them, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but I also have a particular shoe from a few years back that made me feel familiar with it. And a lot of people, you might not agree, you might, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about none other than the Nike Sun Club Dunk Low, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you see that toe box and the khaki on the materials, you know what I mean? Like, this felt very familiar, although it's not quite spot on, you know what I mean? This is what kind of kept me on the fence about this shoe, but now that having it in hand and actually looking at it, it's not bad at all. I do like the execution, but I feel like if I get this shoe, I'm gonna have to get rid of a couple pairs of shoes, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to have so many in my collection that is so close to this color scheme, you know what I mean, or colorway rather. But I'm thinking about it, you know what I mean? I'd be lying to say I wouldn't be thinking about it. But yeah, this shoe is pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? Arts and Rec is really holding it down for Dago, like I said. And they're fairly, I won't say fairly new, but you know what I mean, 2018, you know, that's, you know what I mean, still early stages in the game, but yet they are obviously making a lot of noise and doing big things that they're already getting the Nike collab. And this was not only the only actual shoe that came out, it was actually a pack. They actually have an Air Trainer 1 that is really hard to get your hands on, and I really would love to review that so I can have both pairs of the capsule. But not only that, but to see what the SB treatment looks like with the Air Trainer 1. So we're gonna find a way to find those and get those in hand, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, Arts Rec, y'all definitely did that, you know what I'm saying? I get the concept, and the shoe is very well done, you know what I'm saying? So kudos to y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all did that. As far as when it comes to fit, true to size, it's a SB. Do what you normally do, you know what I mean? Don't try to get, you know what I mean, a little wicked, a little spicy, or feel like you gotta go up or down. These are true to size fitting, you know what I mean? No special cuts, anything different. So stick to that. As far as resale is up a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I saw my size around 210. It might have fluctuated a little bit. I feel like it's gonna come down once these drop. And then, you know, as we go on into winter months, I feel like because of the color scheme, these will go up over time. But initially, you know what I mean, I could see maybe them settling about 170 to 180-ish, you know what I mean, for a little bit. And by the time October comes, you can see them at maybe 250, you know what I mean? Who knows, you know what I mean? But keep your eyes open. That's my predictions. But other than that, yeah, man, this is letting me know I got to get back to the West Coast. I got to get back to San Diego. And yeah, I'm very tapped into this, you know what I'm saying? I'm really liking this. And I think I might have to go holler at Clockwork and see if they got a 13. Fingers crossed today to go numb. I got to be lucky because I overslept, missed the camp out, and yeah, it is what it is. But one more time, you know what I mean, let me go ahead and get them in hand so y'all can go ahead and see what's going on in the world. These are like, they're dope. I can't lie, man. It's just, I like a color. I like a colorway too much, and I clearly have bought too many. So maybe I gotta scale down to get these in the collection. All right, but when it comes to the chefs, for the Arts Rec Skate Shop SB Dunk Low, you know what? I'm gonna give these a 9. I'm gonna give them a 9. Not bad in execution. Definitely love the different textures on here. That's dope. Colorway execution is fly, you know what I mean? Considering how the swoosh has a color, The mid panel has a color, and then the toe box and heel all like it flows in a sense with this complete cheetah print on here. I'm rocking with that. I like the little details behind the tongue. I love the extra laces. That's fire, you know what I mean? And translucent sole, yes, I'm a sucker for these each and every time. So yeah, man, y'all got one, you know what I mean? Giving these a 9, man. Get down below and let me know how you feel. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Are you going to cop, man? Let me know something. Thank you in advance. But as always, appreciate y'all tapping in and showing love. Stay positive out here. You already know what time it is. End of July. Summer's heating up. It's been 100 and something. Been going crazy. Got to get ready for this hurricane season down south. So please be safe. But yeah, keep your family and friends close and stay positive. You know what I mean? It's just easier and it's just, you know what I mean, a good way of life. Keep that positive energy flowing. Stay hydrated, stay focused, stay hustling, stay stacking, stay low, but more importantly, stay out the way. Mind the business that pays you. Just saying, you know how I go, man. I'm always trying to help out, pass on good advice. And by any means, keep them sneakers clean, yo. You already know the motto. Y'all know how it goes. Before you pay resale, come here and get them details. And if we catch you lacking, understand that we snatching. It's not a game. So serious. I'm gonna need some help if these are on the resale. So don't let me catch you out there thinking it's sweet with dirty sneaks. Be easy. Wow.